Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Minato Bear here to bring you another World War II video. Sorry Itchy, RIP to you, that was a complete accident. I didn't know you were phasing through me on that one. But at least I popped a headshot and made it quick on you. I am playing hardcore here, I'm running the shotguns. They definitely have a place here in hardcore in my mind, that's my opinion. You know, this part here, I make myself look like a fool. I forgot that I was using the expeditionary class. It definitely has more of a straight throw on grenades than a lob. If it was any other class, I'm sure that it would have lobbed over the wall and that guy would have definitely been dead, but it is what it is, and that stunk. That last clip was from War, and it was a nice three-piece with the shotgun. You know, it is what it is. But right here, get that nice long-range pistol gun to this complete, you know, massacre with the shotgun. Get a nice four-piece here. You know, not once did I aim in. Yes, it's overpowered for a shotgun to be able to hip fire it and be able to kill people even at that long of range there. That does suck, and it is frustrating. But again, it's hardcore. It is what it is. And, you know, people want to sit there and say that in previous games, you know, shotguns are overpowered, and I do agree. There are a lot of games where the shotgun was overpowered. You know, Modern Warfare 2, you had the Spaz. That gun was definitely overpowered. I had fun running that gun. You had guns like the Striker in Modern Warfare 2. You know, people complain about how the Brecci is overpowered in Black Ops 3. You know, go up against the Spaz in Modern Warfare 2 and then tell me what type of overpowered, you know, semi-auto shotgun has. But yeah, you know, in that game, you definitely also had the M18 shotguns before they were nerfed. When I used to run them, I used to run akimbos on them, and it was fun. You know. Oh man, that guy was on fire coming after me. But, you know, Advanced Warfare, again, I've previously stated I didn't play too much of it, but from what I remember, the Bulldog was considered an overpowered shotgun in that game. I don't remember if there were any other shotguns that were overpowered in that. If you would like to tell me which ones were, by all means, go right ahead. You know, that just sucked right there. I got killed by a guy who was sitting in a corner using a mountain class and a shotgun. It is what it is. We all die from somebody who is camping. You know, you pick up where you left off. I drop my care. It gives me a chance to drop my care package. I am running low kill streaks when I'm running a shotgun because I don't actually expect myself to last that long and be able to actually build up a kill streak. You know, I run it more for the chance of getting it, and you do see in this gameplay here on Domination, I do obtain, I think, 2 or 3 different care packages. I believe it actually is only 2. Later on, I do get lucky. I do obtain paratroopers from mine. I don't remember. Oh, I am running Hustle in this one. I usually, with a shotgun, I run Ordnance. You do see that in the next video that I wind up having after this one. I run Ordnance in that. I was not running care packages at that time, so if you did not know, you know, Ordnance will give you a chance to re-roll your care packages. So if you do run care packages and, you know, you can live without running primed, go for Ordnance. You know, re-roll your care packages. Maybe you'll get lucky, get something completely overpowered. That's the chance you wind up taking. You know, it's a give and take at that point. You know, you give up primed for Ordnance. Whatever, you obtain more you obtain more kill streaks that way. Hopefully, it is cheaper by a good margin to obtain kill streaks. But yeah, this one I'm running the combat shotgun in this game. Again, you know, I don't think shotguns in this game are overpowered. People may think they are. I've run into a lot of instances where myself, I've been killed at pretty long ranges at times. I still don't think the shotguns are overpowered in the game. I think the only one that I have not used is the sawed-off shotgun. The toggle in this game doesn't feel overpowered. I mean, if anything, the Luftwaffe, I think it's called, that might be the closest thing to being overpowered, just because you can get the rifle shots on it. But again, you get, I think, 5 in that, so if you're lucky, you could kill 5 people with it. That's not terrible. I know a lot of people are complaining about the incendiary shells on shotguns. It's 4 bullets. It's not terrible. I don't think by any means is it overpowered. I've had times where I hit people with the incendiary shells and they wind up living afterwards. It's frustrating, it's not fun every once in a while, but we all get killed from it. You know, I don't think by any means is it overpowered. They definitely could have made it more overpowered. I was thinking myself of how, you know, the last perk on Expeditionary for leveling it, you can resupply equipment with dead body packages, so it's kind of like resupply. I forget what it was actually called in Infinite Warfare. Give me 1 second. It will come to me later on. If not, I will look it up and put it what it actually was. But yeah, you know, if you were capable of, and I don't know for sure if you can or can't, if you can resupply Inferno shells, you know, I could understand it being overpowered. You know, but it is what it is. Shotguns I don't think are terrible in this game. Again, you could definitely do worse. Black Ops 3, you have the Brecci. That gun is you can at times feel completely overpowered in it. I know a lot of people have problems with it. Again, Modern Warfare 2, you had shotguns that you could run a shotgun and don't need a primary gun. That is your primary gun. Again, you know, from what I've seen, oh wait, was the Bulldog in Ghost? The Bulldog was actually in Ghost. It wasn't in Advanced Warfare. That was a complete mistake. Whoops, gonna have to go back on that one. But yeah, the Bulldog was actually in Ghost. You know, MLG players, from what, you know, I don't know how long it lasted in the MLG scene, but people did run that in that game. But, you know, it is what it is. Shotguns are always going to be in Call of Duty games because it is a weapon. It's a weapon that was used, you know, back in this time, and in the next gameplay you'll see. You know, I play on Point to Hawk, I believe it's called, and that's a trench map. What do you expect on a trench map? You know, shotguns were used in trenches. They're definitely a good gun to use in trenches. But yeah, you know. Oof. That was a terrible nade to die from. That stunk. Excuse me there. But yeah, you know, playing Domination, this is just personally me in how I play Domination. I don't think I'm I don't think I disregard to go after any of the points. I go after points in a strategic manner. I try to play every life the best way that I can. I do have times where I kind of recklessly throw myself at flags to try to prevent problems from happening, you know, maybe losing a flag or gaining a flag. You know, I'm like everybody else. Sometimes the pressure winds up creating, you know, an instance where you do something that, you know, you got to take the risk. Without taking risk, there's no reward. So you will have those times where you're rewarded for it, and then there's other times where you're not. But, you know, my way of playing Domination is definitely I like to try to control mid-map. You know, by making my presence known in mid-map, I'm able to try to force my style of, you know, dominance onto a team. But one problem that you do run into, especially while playing an objective type game, and I've had the problem myself, is you need to rely on your teammates at times. You know, again, look, right there, I'm playing the objective, I'm defending the objective, I'm playing close enough to the flag to be able to play up front toward their spawn, but at the same time be able to protect the mid base. B is definitely, on this map, more of a desired position for a team. It's a straight line of sight. You know, if you have snipers overlooking that, they definitely have a line of sight. There is cover for you to hide behind, but you know, it is what it is. Objective game types, you definitely have to rely on teammates to hopefully play intelligent. I have had plenty of instances where I have a dislike toward objective game types for that reason. You know, again, relying on teammates, especially ones that you're not communicating with, it creates a barrier between people. You know, here I'm playing with some friends, you know, I'm playing with Fun and J Master K. You know, it is what it is. You know, playing with a party, I find I have more fun. We get laughs out of it. You know, it is nice. It relieves a lot more of the, I guess, I don't want to call it the competitiveness, because you're definitely competing with friends to see who does best. I mean, I have that happen. I'm sure everybody has it happen. You want to show what you can do. And you definitely want to, myself, I want to help other people. I want to win matches. I want to show that I can, you know, kill people. And, you know, that's how I play when I'm with friends. It's a competition some of the times. By no means do I feel like I'm trying hard. There's that paratrooper care package that I said I wound up getting. But, you know, playing with friends, you can at least have some type of a coordinated attack plan. But mostly myself and even the people I play with, we just play our style. You know, tell each other where people are, and more than anything, that's all the help that we wind up giving each other at that point. But yeah, you know, in my opinion, playing this game at least, my personal self, I like playing it better with friends. It is definitely a better game in my mind to play with friends. You do see in the advanced movement games, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, I can play a solo type of game type on that, and I can do well on it, so I find a little bit of more fun with what I'm doing in it. No, I don't need to completely, you know, be doing an outstanding job. If I'm having, you know, successful games, successful by my definition is if I'm doing well. You know, if I'm doing well, I don't have to be winning all the time, but if I put a good effort forth and I feel good about how I played, then yeah, that's my, you know, that's fun to me. And that's definitely the way that I like to go about things on that point. But, you know, again, domination, objective game types, I don't think that I disregard playing the objective at all. In this, I have, I believe, right there, I have the highest amount of defense, and I do have a good amount of captures. I have the third highest. I have, I believe, the second highest on my team, or I'm tied for the highest. So I'm definitely playing the objective. I'm a Slayer, and it's fun. It sucks that we lost by 1 point, but it is what it is, and, you know, move on to the next game. This was the map that I was talking about, where it's definitely fun to run a shotgun. If you do want to try it out, you don't have to set up a class. You can use, until you level it up, you can use the standard class. That's what I'm running on this game right here. It definitely is fun. I don't remember what the stock class actually has on it. You know, when I use my preset class, like my set class, I usually run it with steady aim, and I run it with the rifle barrel on it, just because I like to have that longer range, and I do like to have the shot from the hip. A lot of times you do not see me aiming in a shotgun, because, you know, it's a run and gun style for me, and the more running I can do with the less, you know, the more running that I'm capable of doing with less stuff that I have to do, meaning the less aiming that I'm required to do, it's less to worry about. But, you know, it is what it is. And this definitely is the map to run a shotgun on. Stay more toward the center of the map. You don't want to go on the outside of the map too frequent, because it is definitely a you know, AR's style play at that point. This guy's camping inside of the house over there, which you will run into a lot of people who do play over there. But yeah, it is what it is. I find myself more on the trenches because the shotgun is definitely, that's the place for it. And you know, you need to play to where the gun is the strongest. If you're using a submachine gun, you definitely need to get in close with people. Mid-range to close-range fights. If you're using an AR, you're dominant at a further range and mid-range, you know. Even though the ARs in this game are decent at close range, you know, the bar definitely is a little bit overpowered at close range, but it is what it is, and you know what you're getting at that point where your strengths are. You know, it is what it is, but that is my only death in this gameplay here. I wind up going 18-1 in it. We are playing Team Deathmatch, which is my preferred game to play. I just like being able to run around, slay. Again, objective game types, I feel like you have to coordinate your strategy a little bit more than what people like to do, and it definitely is not the type of thing you want to recklessly run around and get yourself killed on. But, you know, I hope you guys do enjoy, and I hope you are having fun. I am enjoying World War II a little bit more than what I previously stated in the prior video. There definitely is a little bit of work that still needs to be done with it. You know, it's difficult. I give props to the people who create games because you're trying to please so many people, and it's difficult, and it's probably a lot of pressure that they have on them, but, you know, I think they did a good job with this, and that's just my personal opinion. I may not like all their decisions, but they did a good job. And I hope you guys did enjoy what I'm bringing you. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment for more videos, and I will see you next time, alright? So later, and have fun, okay? Just remember that. Have fun. Peace.